So, we are right now ahead of Town of Salem 2. I'm going into this blind. I have no idea what's going on here. But I'm going to be reacting to the trailer and hopefully getting an idea of the roles. I can see Pipe to the side put up an explanation of the roles. So there's probably somewhere a list of the new roles. And I'll be reacting to those too. Okay, the town of Salem has been taken over by the Coven. So this is like the Coven Oleni expansion, but they're doing more to it. Okay. Okay, the deputy. The deputy. I don't get it. The prosecutor. Not like the judge in Modded. Monarch, Trickster, Tavern Keeper, Amnesiac. Wait a moment. Seer. No idea what that will do. Why is Amnesiac green? Is Amni like a town role now? Interesting. Neutrals like the Shroud. Okay. Doomsayer. New Coven role like the Conjurer. That like Hexmaster? I don't know. Ritualist. What the? Wait a moment. Voodoo Master, Dreamweaver, and Enchanter. Huh. So I'm assuming because they're all purple, those are new like Coven roles. Is it, so what's gonna happen to Mafia? Okay, Apocalypse. Wait a moment. So they're actually expanding on the Four Horsemen of Apocalypse. So they're gonna have the Pestilence and I'm assuming 3 others. Interesting. Famine, Horsemen of the Apocalypse. Death, Horsemen of the Apocalypse. I missed one probably. Okay, let's read the Spy rework. Are they buffing Spy? Invest once again, are they buffing or are they like nerfing? Because that Psychic was already kind of weak. Invest was also like okay, it wasn't powerful, but it was like on the weaker side. Spy was a bit overpowered to be honest. Okay, maybe that needed a tiny bit of a nerf, but like from what I can tell, what made these roles good wasn't them in individuals, but them in a group. No consecutive silencing. Oh, so BMR can't do a gag order. Interesting. No consecutive controls from a witch. Okay. Still pretty powerful. No consecutive jails or roadblocks. Consecutive jails didn't really do much, but roll blocking was a problem. Okay. So I'm gonna have to read the patch notes to see what they say. Hold on. Executioner chooses their target. What? The whole point of Executioner was that they didn't get to choose and they could get a veteran or something. I don't know. So what? They get to choose the Jester and help the Jester? Serial Killer now has a Bloodlust ability. Okay, Serial Killer did need a bit of a buff. I'll need to see what the Bloodlust ability is. County Guiltied. Okay, County Guilt replaced with Hangman Mechanic. No idea what that means. Okay. More control than... and this is going on way too fast. than ever before. Okay, increased scrolls help you get rolls you want. Okay, okay, what is this? Jailer, Mayor, Psychic, Tracker, Trapper. Okay, those are good rolls. Trickster, no idea what that does. Veteran, Vigi, Conjure, what the? Dreamweave, okay. Oh, so there's a Hex. Well, I'm confused. First scrolls reduce the chances of a roll will be assigned to you. Oh. Oh. Everybody's gonna be like, yeah, I don't want to be Framer or something. I don't know. Pyro lobby, host Pyro, okay. Make the perfect roll list for your game by adding your favorite game modifiers like VIP or Town Trader. Oh, you can have both? Interesting. Interesting. I'm sure like the Town Trader can't be the VIP and vice versa, but okay, okay. I'll need to play it before I give judgment, but from what I can tell, it'll be very chaotic. Is that a baker? Hold up, am I not watching on optimal? Yeah, I'm not. My god. Yeah, Berserker? What the... I'm gonna need to see these rolls. Okay, tag players, roles, and keywords in chat. Wait, this is just gonna be a trap for newbies, because then they're gonna be like tagging like Coven Leader, and they're going to, and they're gonna be like, anybody get this role in yellow? I don't know. Maybe I'm just confused. This is me going on to this blind. Communication is easier than before. It could be. Could be. Enjoy the free movement in lobbies at night and while you are a ghost. Oh, so it's fun to be a ghost now. Okay, okay, you get a pathway. Interesting. Customize your house interior. No one's going to care. Easy to play with your friends. Private custom lobbies that already exists, but you know what? Sure. Or browse custom lobbies to join other players' games. If you can do this and be a spectator, I can see myself having a lot of fun with that. Because if I can spectate a lobby as a person who's not playing, you know, I can't interact, can't write anything, I can just be there. I can see like tournaments and stuff being done, because at then you have you know, a person running a lobby. He's gonna be like the spectator, and he can't see anything, and you can like stream it without giving away any of the roles. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, and more. The town has been hex bombed. Werewolf wins. Interesting animation. Arsonists win. You know I'm going to be going on the early access. Come on. Okay. Let's see. Town of Salem 2. Take a look at all the new roles. Uh, where do they get their information? Now let's go here to the Reddit. I'll do a breakdown of the roles later when I can get it. However, Town of Salem 2. Okay, let's read a couple of the things. Yeah, we watched the trailer. So Das A says, Townsend will always live in my heart as the first result whenever I put my email into havebeenpwned.com. Okay, yeah. That's funny. Did I miss something? Because I didn't see anything about the Mafia. Maybe they're like just leaving the Mafia the way it is. Maybe they're removing them. Who knows? Is this one going to release my email and password publicly, causing me years of weekly login attempts by Cyprus and China on email accounts? Sorry. Better Mafia games? I don't know if that's true. You know what? Maybe that's, according to his own personal preferences. But saying it's the best or the worst one, it's the most popular one that's not modded. Because let's be honest, Among Us is a disaster of a game. Modded Among Us is okay, but like you need a lobby for it. Okay. Will this one actually be playable for free? No, it's not going to be playable for free. Yeah. It's definitely not going to be playable for free. You know, I don't know. I don't work there. I'm just thinking in the back of my mind, like, there's no reason for them to make Town of Salem 2 for free because Town of Salem is already such a household name and it's super popular. There's no reason for them to just, let it out for free. It might even cost $10. I don't know. I don't think so, but like, who knows? People saying Town of Salem didn't rip off from StarCraft 2 Mafia. Well, look at it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's what these people don't get. Why would anyone touch Town after they had the massive data breach years ago? Who knows? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That was a big deal. But it's not as if they're not safe now. I'm not really into down traders and okay. Traders in Salem was boring. I'm not even sorry to say that. Traders in Salem felt like a worse modded Among Us. Nobody cared for it. Been nostalgic for Town of Salem clone, this Throne of Lies. Unfortunately, that game has been dead for years. Yeah, because nobody played it. Let's see if it's what I think it is, then yeah, nobody played it. Throne of Lies. It's free to play. Yeah, I remember this. It sucked. Let's see, what else is there? Because the expansion of the player and the base is complaining Town of Salem is going to be okay. What are they reacting to? I'm surprised the game didn't take off with like the Among Us craze. No. Among Us took off because of COVID. Once people got the idea of the game, it was dead within a month. The sequel, okay. Listen. I'm just reading the comments. Sorry. Town of Salem always seemed to be much more random version of this text-based Mafia game out there. Biggest problem, there's almost no space to talk, which removed a lot of the strategy. That's very true. That is very true. There's almost no room to talk in that game. which is why like you see things like tunnel visioning happening all the time. Like you get an executioner, you're like, I don't know, sheriff or something, and you claim, let's say, Sheriff Knight 1-6 Inno, right? And then you get counterclaimed by your executioner who says, no, I'm the tracker. I tracked him going to 12. And they're like, what? And you get hung, and because there isn't room. I don't know. I'm just rambling off right now because it's like, I do agree with it, but like, I do agree with what he said, but it took my mind to like a different place. Oh my Jesus. Am I really willing to spend another 500 hours of my life? Okay, you know what? That's fair. A lot of people have been hurt by the original game. And not just the things that were out of their control, like the breach, but like the game itself is very much not fun. Like I'm about to say something. I love Town of Salem, but I am very aware of the fact that it's not fun to play for like reasons that are within their control. Let's start with the first reason that I think is super duper essential. It's not customizable at all. I'm not talking about the things like, you know, the what's the skins and the cosmetics. I'm not talking about the cosmetics. I'm talking about the fact that it took them 5 years, 5 years, it took them 6.5 years to realize, oh, you know what would be a good idea? If you added a color changer so that when people are talking about you in chat, you'll see it. I'm like, bro, I can code that in like 2 seconds. That's not an update, but they made such a big deal out of it. But it's not just that. It's the fact that you can't change the fonts of the text. You can't make the fonts a little bit thicker, or you know, it's all like in this dead square space chat that just needs to be enhanced. Like when I started creating content for Town of Salem, like 8 months ago now, I want to say. The biggest problem I saw, and please don't go back to my older videos to look for it, but like you'll see this still. As a person who makes content in Town of Salem, I am in awe struck by Pipetron's recordings, because that he gets everything. He gets everything to a perfect T. I record everything here on 100,000 megabytes per second or something. I don't know. I'm not making. The point I'm trying to say is that like every 20 minutes of recording is like 20 gigabytes, which is insane for a game like this. And it's like, you know, because I'm trying to get it to be as perfect as possible. But if there was a way for me to just make the text a little bit thicker, I can see myself taking it down all the way to like let me just check the settings real quick. Output here. Just want to let you all see. This is like I my bitrate is 70,000, right? That's very high. If I can go down to like 60,000, 50,000, 40,000 comfortably, maybe even 30,000 comfortably, I could be recording for days. Well, not days, but you know what I mean. That's something that always bothered me. Okay, a bunch of deleted. Nothing I can do about that. Damn, I never thought I'd see this game again. Remember back in the day I used to play this every day, had like thousands of hours. Okay. Huh? About how badly I wanted to sleep with one of the characters' potion master and posted it. What the? VFR killed the game. Yes. VFR 100% killed the game. But it was expected to happen. Playing all any town of Salem was my favorite. Okay. Okay, maybe if they take care of all the meta garbage, I'd consider this. The first game was near instant turnoff for when I realized everyone played around having the wiki open and you couldn't copy paste a role text fast enough, you were executed. It's so against the spirit of the game to have you paste your exact role description in chat. If you don't do that fast enough, they know it's not on your screen. Yeah, that was fixed years ago, but I still hear what he's saying. Okay, I'm at the bottom, so... I love Town of Salem before Coven, and this doesn't look very interesting. I disagree. I think it actually does look interesting. The question is, was it implemented correctly? Well, that's going to be it for this, so... If you guys enjoy this, leave a like and subscribe, and I will try to go over the roles and my deep thoughts about the roles soon enough. Bye!